What's up, guys? I'm IGN editor Justin Davis, and I am joined by David Bruno, PR manager for Tomo, and we are here with the new Neo Geo X. So, David, first of all, if people have been living under a rock, they have no idea what this is, why don't you tell us what this thing actually is? What is the Neo Geo X?
The Neo Geo X is SNK and Tomo have partnered up, and they are releasing basically, it's like the rebirth of the Neo Geo, which was, as we all know probably, it's an absurdly expensive
if you
home
spent
console.
Any time in the arcades, you are familiar with Neo Geo games.
Pizzerias or whatever,
Yes,
you'll recognize the big, tall, red, stand-up, coin-operated machine. So.
If you wanted those games in your house, though, you had to buy the Neo Geo, and that was, man, what, it was like $600,
$600
and the games were $100.
Like $200, whatever now. If you can even find them still, they're going to be like $200-300.
So now we have the Neo Geo X.
The Neo Geo X is a handheld device they're kind of using to, SNK and Tomo are using to recreate or recaptivate that audience who enjoys classic gaming or some of the old retro games like Metal Slug X, Samurai Showdown 2, like World of Heroes, World Fighting, things like that. And so they've actually put 20 pre-installed games, Neo Geo games, on the handheld. They've actually bundled it with the Neo Geo Station, which is a replica AES console. It's about 20% smaller because nobody these days wants to lug around a massive console.
And so you take, this is really, I think it's being marketed as almost two systems
it's a
in
system
one.
And a system.
And so you have a handheld system that you can take on the go. You know, it's a little bit larger than it might look in some photos. You know, this isn't a Game Boy Micro tiny device. It's more PSP sized, I would say, you know, to give a ballpark of it. And but then you can also plug it into a dock that lets you play it on your HD television and use joysticks. You know, there's a couple HDMI.
So you have the option to plug it in through composite when it's docked in the Neo Geo X station. The AES actually flips open to house the handheld. It'll charge it and put out the AV and audio video signal through HDMI or through composite. And then you can hook it up with the arcade sticks to kind of really recreate that old school experience.
Sure. So if you're a classic gamer and this is something that you're interested in, this has sort of piqued your curiosity, you know, when are people going to be able to get their hands on the Neo Geo X? You know, where can they get it? What does it cost? Give us the nitty-gritty on some of those details.
It's shipping worldwide on December 6th, and it will ship as a limited edition bundle, which we haven't announced yet, so you guys are getting that first. It'll ship as the Neo Geo X Gold limited edition bundle, and the gold, what that gives you is it gives you the docking station. It'll give you an arcade stick, gives you all the hookups you need, the composite cable if you have CRT monitor, old school monitors, you want to really recreate that old school experience. It'll give you an HDMI out cable. So arcade stick, docking station, Neo Geo X handheld, and all the necessary cables you need. And it comes pre-installed with 20 games. The limited edition also comes with a Ninja Masters game card, which is one of their lesser known titles, but a really good fighter nonetheless. So it'll come with all that stuff for $199, and it all comes out on December 6th.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, David. The Neo Geo X looks cool, and let's get back to some Metal Slug.
Sounds good.